Football starts tomorrow. What's up, my squavians? Today I'm giving you 3 keys for a Seahawks victory on Sunday at the Atlanta Falcons. I can't wait to watch football again. I'm one of those guys that just sits down all Sunday during football season and devours football. So I cannot wait for football to be back. Leave in the comment section below what keys you would give to the Seattle Seahawks before their game in order for us to have success in Atlanta. Okay, so tip number 1. Keep Atlanta out of the end zone. Last year, they had a very good passing attack. They were 3rd in the NFL, whereas their scoring as a team was only 13th. What does that mean? They're not as good in the red zone as they are throughout the rest of the field. They're going to get their yards. They have Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, 2 really good pass catchers. They brought in Todd Gurley, and Matt Ryan is a former MVP throwing the football. These guys are going to get some yards. They're going to move the ball down the field. But when they get in the red zone, we have to hold them out. Stick by our best tackling defense in the NFL, as I like to call them, with Jamal Adams and Bobby Wagner and Jordan Brooks. Don't let them punch it into the end zone. Last year when we played them, they fumbled within the 5-yard line, and by the end of the game, it was a 1-score ball game, so that fumble very well might have been the difference. We have to bend but don't break. Do not let them punch it into the end zone. Tip number 2 for a Seahawks victory in Atlanta. Chip with the tight ends every single play. We have 2 of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL. Use them. We have a brand new right side of the offensive line. Ethan Posick is the projected center, but even he wasn't playing last year for Seattle at center. Continuity is going to be a problem. The offensive line doesn't have a preseason to mesh, which they need so dearly. So use our tight ends that are so good at blocking in the run game specifically, but also in the pass game to our advantage. Use them on the edges. Let them chip at the line of scrimmage. We have a good enough wide receiver core where we don't even have to put our tight ends on routes, as much as I'd like to because I have Will Dissly in fantasy. But regardless, we have good enough tight ends to where we don't have to use them on routes. Protect Russell Wilson first and foremost. They have some monsters on the other side. Marlon Davidson, Grady Jarrett, Dante Fowler Jr., and Takk McKinley are all going to be coming after Russell Wilson in this game. I don't want to see him get hurt. Protect Russell Wilson. Block the tight ends. Tip number 3 for a Seahawks victory in Atlanta. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's use our tempo. There's no audience that's going to be in attendance for this game. Last year, we used our tempo and got a quick touchdown to DK Metcalf in a game where he had 2 touchdowns. We caught the defense off guard by snapping the ball quickly. It's so important for us to let Russ cook this year. Russell Wilson asked us to speed up the offense a little bit. Just give him the ball, let him call plays at the line of scrimmage, call a pass play, a base set, and let him read the defense, keep the defense on their toes. Let's test the IQ of some of these young players like a Marlon Davidson and an AJ Terrell, who are so young on this Falcons defense. Let's put them to the test. Seattle, we trust our quarterback. Let's use him on the fly. Let's speed it up. Not the entire first half. I still want us throwing the football. I still want us to be conservative at times, but there are times, and they have to be sporadic, little spurts of excitement where we just go down the field and we keep them on their heels and keep them on their toes. They don't know what to expect, and they have to stay on the field, and they're not allowed to do substitutions. That's what we have to do. Take advantage of a young defense in certain spots. At times, go up tempo. So once again, my 3 keys for a Seahawks victory in Atlanta this week. Number 1, keep the Falcons out of the end zone. They're gonna get their yards. Don't let them punch it in. Number 2, chip the defensive linemen with the tight ends every single play. We have such good blocking tight ends, and we have a lack of continuity in the offensive line. They didn't have a preseason to mesh, so let's chip with our tight ends and protect Russell Wilson. And number 3, let Russ cook. Hit him with some up-tempo, not the entire game, not the entire half, first half or second half, but let's use it sporadically. Let's be creative. Let's catch them off guard, and let's keep them in their bad packages defensively. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know in the comment section below what your keys for success are for Seattle this week. As always, go Cougs.